My name is Katie Parla. When I was growing up in New Jersey, we lived close to all of these really historic farms. I was always interested in food, and my family is in the restaurant business. I just didn't know that you could work in food and not have a restaurant. So when I discovered that that was a possibility, I pursued it. I moved to Rome because I was obsessed with Roman history, and when I got here, I became immediately distracted by the food and wine. So I love this. I use the mallet to break this wine. Just after I moved here, I realized I had to earn a lot more money than I was making teaching. So I started writing guidebooks, a lot of them, and writing all sorts of food and travel criticism. I've written or contributed to over 20 books, mostly travel guides, but my latest is a cookbook called Tasting Rome. Essentially the panorama of Roman dining, traditional, contemporary, a real complete picture of what we eat in Rome and why. My website, katieparla.com, brings together all of my dining advice, what I'm eating, and what I want you to be eating or drinking. I also offer tours. The past 14 years, I've traveled to every corner of Italy, some of the most obscure and random places. I have some days a strictly rendered pork fat diet, so I struggle at times with maintaining a healthy diet, but it can be done if you're into that kind of thing. Building a business has been really challenging, and I'm really proud of what I've created. Acknowledging that I couldn't just do everything myself. I didn't have any experience in Italian accounting or business bureaucracy that I was completely ignorant of was a huge challenge. I think I've become the voice of Roman food culture when some of the world's most respected chefs and food and beverage professionals come to Rome, they call me. So one of my most memorable work moments was shooting Fuck That's Delicious with Action Bronson and Mario Batali, and watching those guys house 10 trapezzini and fried rice balls and then just be utterly ill at the end while I'm still standing. I felt pretty good about myself and my appetite. I was featured on an episode of Bizarre Foods and had so much fun taking Andrew around. We ate horse meat, all sorts of kidneys and hearts and lungs and liver. When people travel to Rome, they're investing time and money, and I want them to eat well. They want to eat well. I've built trust with visitors and readers who will follow my advice and maybe go a little bit out of their comfort zone, try things that they might not necessarily try on their own. And it's a huge privilege that people trust me with their calories. My number one objective: to give a voice to people making amazing food. I want to continue doing that in Rome. I'm going to be focusing on parts of the South that are so deserving of attention, but so off the radar. And Italy continues to be a perennial favorite. People love Italy all over the world. I want to draw them out of the sort of grand tour pattern of Florence, Rome, and Venice. There are these amazing seaside destinations all over the South where real people's livelihoods depend on visitors. So I want to do my small part to drive attention to those places. I'm a boss because I moved here completely alone with no help, no financial support, and managed to build a really unique, diverse, successful business, and to really emerge as the preeminent voice in Roman food and English. And I did it in a mere 1.5 decades. I always encourage people, if they feel like they want to move to Rome or to make a sort of life change, do it. Life is short. There are all of these obstacles to sort of making it. But why not try?